A very good morning, children. Now, today we start your new chapter is related to a train, a toy train, and chapter name is Chhuk-Chhuk. So, your chapter name is Chhuk-Chhuk. It is the second chapter of your English book. In this chapter, you see this is a toy train. Yesterday, you draw the train and color it beautifully. Now, today, we discuss about this toy train chapter. This story is about Chhuk-Chhuk. It was a red and powerful train and looking very attractive, but it is full of proud. It thinks it is better to all. So let's read this story how Chhuk-Chhuk overcome his pride. Now let's start reading. Chhuk-Chhuk was a red toy train. It had a powerful headlight, a bell, 3 carriage, and many strong wheels. Whenever Chhuk-Chhuk moved, the headlight shone brightly and the bell rang loudly. So now you show how does a train look like. It had a powerful headlights, a bell, 3 carriage, and many strong wheels. You see in this picture, whenever Chhuk-Chhuk start and move, the headlight shone brightly and the bell rung loudly. Now, next paragraph. All the children passing by saw it in the shop window. They would stop to look at it and scream, "What a beautiful toy train! Look how quickly it moves on the railway tracks." When Chhuk-Chhuk heard these words of praise, it became very proud. So you see how train proud of itself because everyone wants him and everyone stop and look at it. So it become very proud. Now, next paragraph. One day, a rich man brought the red toy train for his grandson. When Rahul opened his grandfather's present, he shouted with joy. He put Chhuk-Chhuk in the big basket where he kept his other toys. Jumbo the elephant smiled and said, "Welcome, Chhuk-Chhuk." Chhuk-Chhuk did not reply. "Me too." The parrot squawked, "Will you give us a ride, Chhuk-Chhuk?" Chhuk-Chhuk did not answer. When Teddy, the leader of the toy, tried to talk to Chhuk-Chhuk, it did not reply. So you see, all the toys want to talk to it, but it did not reply because it is very proudy. Now, when the toys chatted and played during the night, Chhuk-Chhuk sat in a corner. It did not try to make friends. With the other toy in the basket, the toy whispered to each other. Chhuk-Chhuk is very proud. It thinks it's better than us. One evening, Rahul's friends Atul and Mohan came to play with Chhuk-Chhuk. They made it run many times round the garden. Chhuk-Chhuk started feeling tired and sleepy. Then it was time for the boys to go home. Atul accidentally kicked Chhuk-Chhuk. Big bog bog. Chhuk-Chhuk went flying into the bush. Its powerful headlight fell off and there were deep scratches all over its body. Rahul said goodbye to his friends and went inside his house. He forgot all about Chhuk-Chhuk. Soon it became dark. Poor Chhuk-Chhuk was alone and frightened in the bush. Now you see, they play all the day with the train, but after that, when dark, his friends go to their house and Atul, his friend, accidentally kicked Chhuk-Chhuk. But Rahul forget and ignore the Chhuk-Chhuk and went inside his house. Now let's see what happened next. Daddy was worried about Chhuk-Chhuk. He said to all the toys, Chhuk-Chhuk has not come back. We must try to find it. Mithu, the parrot, said, why should we worry about Chhuk-Chhuk? It doesn't even talk to us. Daddy said, Mithu, it's true, but you say, but I think Chhuk-Chhuk is in trouble. We must help it. Then all the toys agreed to look for Chhuk-Chhuk. They went into the garden to find it. They called out, Chhuk-Chhuk, dear friend, where are you? Suddenly they heard sobs coming from a bush. They ran towards it and found Chhuk-Chhuk lying in it. Daddy and Jumbo pulled it out and brought it back to Rahul's room. All the toys said lovingly, don't worry, Chhuk-Chhuk, we will take care of you. Now you see how they react when they see the Chhuk-Chhuk in trouble. And Chhuk-Chhuk didn't reply when it come in this house. Now what happened? Let's see. They cleaned it properly. Sim Sim the clown taped Chhuk-Chhuk's headlights back into place. Then it painted over all the scratches with red paint. Chhuk-Chhuk looked brightly and happy again. You see in this picture how Atul kicked the Chhuk-Chhuk. And after that, they all become friends. Chhuk-Chhuk's eyes filled with tears. It said, I am sorry. I was rude to all of you. Will you be my friends? Everyone shouted, yes, Chhuk-Chhuk, we will be your friends. Then all the toys lived happily ever after. So you see how Chhuk-Chhuk overcome his proud, and then after they become friends, and Chhuk-Chhuk give them a ride. Chhuk-Chhuk, Chhuk-Chhuk. Now you see how proudy it was. And when it came, met all the toys, he didn't talk and reply anyone. But when it went to trouble, all the toys helped it and care it. After that, they all became friends and lived happily ever after. Now, your homework is to read this chapter. Take care. Goodbye. Have a nice day.